Hey, everybody. This is just a random live stream because my guest for the Digital Nomads podcast, the Badass Digital Nomads podcast today, canceled due to some travel mishap. And I set up my new Scarlett 2i2 Focusrite audio interface. What the website says is the world's best-selling audio interface, and I just want to share it with you because I noticed a huge difference in the quality just from using the XLR cable versus the same ATR microphone with the USB cord. Holy shit. Let me know if this sounds better. Tech Lords, do you agree? Where's Larry? Should I do ASMR now with this new microphone setup? I think I could have a future in that. People say my voice is very soothing. Okay, you agree. Done. If you agree, I know it's a good idea. Yeah, I have to create a third channel and I need to study how to actually do it. Larry's like, "So that's what you sound like." This is what I sound like in real life, I guess. Maybe even better. Who knows? I don't know what my voice actually sounds like because it's in my head. But yeah, I have this I can't show it to you cuz I'm on my computer, but it's just here, let me see if I can. This cable. This is actually I'm not even using the ATR, the Audio Technica cable. I'm using the Amazon Essentials professional low noise microphone cable. So, yeah, I did a live stream on youtube.com/digital nomad and I was adding the end screen and stuff to the video and the cards and I was like, "Holy shit, I sound so different." Like I sound completely different from when I use these or anything else. So, I should probably do a video on my podcast gear now that I have it. And yeah, I wish I learned about sound quality before I ever launched my channel because so many of my videos have bad sound, but they have a good story, and that's what's important. But I actually brought two of these microphones with me to Paris and Lithuania, but I only had like 2 minutes to set up the podcast when I recorded with Rolf Potts in Paris, so I wasn't able to use the Scarlett. And then in Lithuania, I sold Johnny or I gave him my other microphone. So when I filmed my video, I only had one microphone to do like 3 interviews with. So it's not ideal. But from now on, every live stream and every podcast and every interview is going to have this sound. So that means you should all listen to all of them. Hi, Clayton. Larry has the perfect face for radio. I love radio, actually. I always thought that I didn't have a good voice for it. I think everyone has a good face for it. That's not a problem. But I always thought my voice was like too squeaky. And I used to listen to, what the hell is his name? Howard Stern and Robin. And I wanted to hang out with them and be on his show. He still has a show. I guess maybe someday I'll be on it. So anyway, I just have my own show now. But okay, I'll do a whole full video on my podcast setup, but just to give some of the basics, I have the ATR 2050, so the Audio Technica mic, and the 200. I'm so excited I can't talk. Hold on. Can we just comment on how lazy that was? I just rolled my chair instead of getting up. Oh my god. When I'm not sitting here, I'm usually standing or running or doing yoga or something. This is the microphone that I gave to Johnny because his broke. I don't like this one as much. This is the 200. This is the 2050. I prefer this one, but you should have two different microphones for interviews because that way when you're mixing the sound together, you have two different inputs. Otherwise, they're both called the same thing, and then you have to figure out whose is whose. So always have two different microphones. And I have heard that the Scarlett 212 or 2i2 interface is the best like mixer. So I'm using that with Audacity to record on, which I just found a couple months ago, if that. And my friend Matt Bowles on the Maverick show had a different interface and his crapped out on him. And I read the reviews of that one and I didn't buy it before because I read that it just stops working after a few months. And so he missed a lot of interviews because of that. So he had to just throw them away. Good mic, good voice. Hi, Phil. Hi, Mike. Yeah, the 2i2. Love it. Oh my God. I can't what I don't know what I was thinking. Like it's actually so easy to use. I think I was just I didn't know anything about audio and I was kind of intimidated about all the different choices. And so my first interview, which was with Tom Kugler, the Medium blogger, and now actually he's like a YouTuber now. He's trying to be the next Casey Neistat, I think. But my first interview with him, I forgot my headphones. So it's just with my laptop audio, God forbid. And then the next one were with my Apple headphones. Eventually, I got a microphone, but I didn't have the interface. So I wasn't traveling with the XLR cables. I was just traveling with the USB cable, which I'm going to stand up so I don't be lazy. This is the USB cable that connects to this microphone. But this sucks because if you touch it, it makes a lot of noise. And the XLR cables are low noise, so you don't hear like a rustling around. I don't even know why I have my headphones on right now because I'm not listening to anything. I've tried the Rode. I have a couple Rode microphones for my phone and my camera, and I actually don't like them. I don't know. They're okay. I just don't think they're that great. I think they're more hype. The Yeti Blue, I used to have it and I returned it because I didn't think there was much of a difference in sound quality. It's so easy. You're right, Phil. The biggest thing blocking people from doing anything is mindset and actually doing it. Like, even I just got back to Florida and I wanted to sign up to go to yoga. I have to like buy a month membership or something. And I was waiting until the day that I went to the class to buy it. But it's like a chicken or the egg scenario. Like if I spend the money on the unlimited membership, then I'll go because I started it. But if I wait to pay for it until I go to the first class, I'll just wait more days before I start. Like it's so dumb. This is what it's like being a human. You have to just constantly train yourself to like get over yourself, basically. Hi, Walt. And then we get older and we forget that we can learn new things like very quickly. I mean, we just get used to our daily routine, but there's nothing preventing anyone from doing really anything. I actually had on my list to start practicing with my DJ set this week because if I don't, I'm not used to doing it. I'm not used to spending an hour here and there just like beat matching and mixing music. It's just not part of my daily habits. So I have to start a new habit, at least on the weekends, to practice that. So you just have to start. And then it's like, oh, wow, that was so easy. Why didn't I do that before? And whatever the obstacle is the way, like whatever is blocking you, whatever's causing you pain, whatever's causing you anxiety, like that's a clear sign usually that you need to do that thing, resolve it, give it attention, give it focus, and make it go away or transform it into something else like the alchemist. I haven't tried the apogee mic. Oh, a small one. Adulting is hard. You guys, I wanted to start a website that was like Adulting 101 that teaches life skills. It's on my list. Yeah, fear. Fear. I mean, we need to evolve out of that. Not too much because it's fear serves a purpose, but our fears today are typically blown out of proportion and unjustified. That's why Yes Theory has 3 million subscribers. I just checked the other day. Oh my god, the data on the internet doubles in size every 72 hours. Yeah, that's true. Nobody will remember if you messed up. But also it's kind of good to look back at that. Like to look back at when I first started filming videos, I didn't even have a microphone whatsoever. I just thought you just use the microphone that's on the GoPro. I mean, that is mind-boggling to me now. But it's really hindsight is 2020. But you don't know until you start and then you're like, "Oh shit, that sounds bad. How do I make it sound better?" And then you start googling. That's the first step. Well, it says that we want to do too much, much more than we can even accomplish with our limited resources and attention capacity. Yes. So I saw, I think, a quote or an article about the reality of what we can do in life. And they said you would be lucky if you can accomplish 10 big projects in your lifetime. And I would agree with that. Like most people just have one career or used to have one career and did that for a few decades. Now we have a lot of different jobs, but now we also have multiple jobs. We have side hustles, side projects, and there's only so much we can do. And my list of things that I want to do in life is like 200 long. I will be lucky if I accomplish 10 of them or 20 of them, like big projects. And even for this year, it's been really humbling and frustrating because I thought I could write and design and edit or delegate the editing of my book within the first quarter, and it's now the third quarter and I'm not done yet, and I'm not letting myself start any new projects until that is done. And even with this channel, like publishing every week, the video the video I wanted to publish today for Rolf Potts, the podcast isn't done, so I'll have to publish it next week because I would like to publish the video interview and the podcast interview on the same day because I think that makes sense. So, yeah, I would love to publish like every single day on this channel, but you can only do so many things. So, just do what you can. And one of our subscribers, Ahmed, sent me a private message on Instagram yesterday and he said, "How are you doing?" And I was like, "Good, just have a lot on the to-do list, blah blah blah." And he's like, "You're always so busy, Kristin." And I literally wanted to cry because I think this is a mindset. I think it's almost a mental health issue when we make ourselves so busy. So, what if we weren't so busy? What if we lessened our priorities? What if we focused on less things? What if we put less on our plate? I think that's a lesson or that's a thought that everybody can sit with for a few minutes and think if you have nothing to do you need to challenge yourself more? And if you have too much going on, do you need to simplify things? But our capacity for doing stuff and our resistance to doing things goes down the more that we do. So you just have to find a balance or do the sprint for 90 days, stop, rest, relax, recover. I'm working on the resting part. The sprinting I have down, but you can't sprint forever. Hi, Brown Gaming. Yeah, the first step is recognizing that there's a problem, right? Whatever problem it is, whether it's alcohol or busyness or whatever, it's always the self-awareness that you have a problem. I just realized I can't find my pop filter. That's another thing I didn't know existed. Pop filter, is that what it's called? To make it sound better so you're not like popping into the microphone. I'll find that and then it will be even better quality. We do need to decompress. So, okay, I'm going to go now, but let me know if you think I should do an ASMR channel. I know Larry's on board. Tech Lords is on board. Actually, Tom Kugler posted about that on Medium. I don't know if he just posted about it or it just came up on my feed last week. So I was clicking on the videos that he had in the article. Let me find it. To be honest, it was a bit of a weird article. He has two. One is called How to Obliterate Your Anxiety in 2 Minutes. And then he also, this is like a number 2 ranked on Google when I type in Tom Kugler ASMR. I'm going to have to send him this video. It's actually a response to somebody else's comment. So somebody commented on his article, I have been listening to ASMR for years. And then Tom wrote back yesterday, 2 days ago, I like tapping and whispering. Don't ask why I was reading this article, How to Obliterate Your Anxiety in 2 Minutes. It's probably because I have too many things on my plate. So anyway, this got weird fast. Yeah. So we like this microphone. We like this XLR cable. And from now on, more talking is to come and better audio quality. Hi, Saul. Oh, he asks, of all the cities I visited, which one do I most like to live in? My top, well, it depends on my mood and what I'm working on and what I want to accomplish and what I feel like spending. But if I could live anywhere without caring how much it cost, I would spend probably half my time in Amsterdam and half my time in Vancouver in Canada. Can we just talk about how I didn't know what ASMR was until Larry told me? What if I had no idea what it was? Larry told me what it was, and then a year later, I made an ASMR channel, and then I got like 10 million subscribers. And then I became a professional ASMR YouTuber. You just never know where you're going to end up. This is hilarious. I can't believe how much better the sound quality is, though. Like, I'm literally running my YouTube stream through the Scarlett 2i2. I need to definitely make a video. Not only that, probably an ebook on like the simplest way to start a podcast or the simplest way to do a YouTube setup, because I feel like I'm still enough of a beginner that I can explain it in a really straightforward way versus somebody who's an expert in this stuff and is like assuming that people already have a certain base of understanding. Like I'm still that closely like removed from complete novice beginner that I feel like I would be a good resource for people. Tech Lords finished mowing the lawn. This is the world we live in, where I was on a live stream on Digital Nomad TV. Tech Lords was taking a break from mowing the lawn. Now I'm on a live stream on Traveling with Kristin. Tech Lords is done mowing the lawn, and it's just another day in the life. Oh, okay, cool. I'm gonna check out those links. Michelle is here, and thank you for your comment on my video, Michelle. You left a really nice comment, and I actually save nice comments to read when I'm having a bad day. And Michelle wrote on Digital Nomad TV, I've been watching all your videos for a while. You seem like such a good and cool person. In addition to that, I'm studying English and code to get a job to make my own business and travel abroad. So you've been doing an outstanding job. So keep it up. Thank you. And also, someone named Kresge left a nice comment on traveling with Kristin. He said, "Hey, Kristin." Um, this is a reply to his comment, I guess. Thanks for your reply. He sure is. Palebo, one of my guests, is so insightful. It just goes to show that it is only ourselves that hold us back. Forgot to say also, I'm glad I came across your channel and repeatedly watch your vlogs. It just helps keep me focused, inspired, and on point. Keep going, and you're awesome. Thanks. Thanks, Kresge. I have a lot here. Alex Taylor wrote, Dear Kristin, credit to you. Your inner point of view seems higher than most, and you have such a nice way of presenting a place. I subscribed because you asked. Thanks. Your upload is so good visually that I'm curious. Did you supplement your own footage with some purchased clips from a video bank? You chose them well. And the answer to that is no. I actually film all of my videos. I just lost my live stream. I do everything. I'm basically like a mini production company now with good sound. I fly drones. I have a GoPro. I have a camera. I use my iPhone a lot. I'm just always filming. I just see shots everywhere and I just film them. And then I have a ridiculous amount of clips. That's why it takes me a long time to edit or to organize them so someone else can edit it for me. But thanks, Alex, for that. So yeah, thanks for your nice comments. You can also leave constructive criticism as well. If it's really not constructive, if it's just trolling, it will get deleted, but I'm open to feedback. Okay. I'm glad everyone's getting shit done today. No pun intended, Larry. Oh, man. We are the only ones holding us back, though. Like, it's hard for us to see what we're doing right and wrong, good and bad. So that's why friends, whether they're in real life or online, are good for context and perspective. Well, I didn't know I was doing a live stream today, but here we are. Okay, I'm going back to work. Happy Tuesday. It's Travel Tuesday. And we'll be back on Sunday for the live stream at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Bye, everybody. Maybe ASMR channel in quarter 4 or next year. We'll see. We'll see.